Hello, I'm back, and I've got the PlayStation Analog Beastie here. Um, going to be playing another spaceflight game tonight in Wing Commander 4, The Price of Freedom. And I will not be skipping cutscenes because they are part of what makes the game interesting. The spaceflight is okay. It's one of those things that I recognize it for its contribution to gaming, but it's relatively primitive when you take into consideration the same console gave us Colony Wars. So we'll take a look at it, and I'm going to move the microphone a little bit closer here. See if I can make sure it stays off camera too. I guess that's fine. So, let's... Oh yeah, controller's right here. Let's go. So we're gonna back out of this. Also, on previous games, I have been using texture smoothing with the PS1. This time I am not, because it doesn't do much good for sprites. In fact, sometimes it makes them look worse. And this is a sprite-based game. So, I think it is. Unless they finally made the jump to polygons for this. Just keeping an eye on the audio input here to make sure it doesn't go too loud. Or too quiet. Rest in peace, Origin. Siren was playing around with that just before I went live, so... Oh. Man, just like any other movie. Gotta sit through all the... you know... production studios. Oh, Dolby surround sound. Hey, you know what, guys? I'm using a mono headset to listen to this, so your efforts have been wasted. Demo. Odd. Okay, skill. No. Oh, invulnerable is right there in the menu. I am going to do that, just so I can actually get somewhere in the game. Stereo off. Good. Subtitles on. Controller analog. Okay. First, I'm going to go ahead and accept. Then I'm going to go back in and check the controller map. Oh, look, it's got a picture of the analog stick. Yay! I love it when they do that. It means they're actually detecting it as this. Okay, throttle up, throttle down, max throttle, minimum throttle. Okay, cool. Match speed, good. Afterburner, which I'll be able to access from here. Actually, hold on. Max and min throttle. So that would be those. Or just using this. Afterburner is circle, which I believe is right here. Roll left. and roll right. Okay. Yes, yes, because that's what I had in um, Colony Wars, and it worked out fine. Autopilot. Okay, cool. Select button. Pause. Eject. Plomp. Nice. Next target is triangle. Okay. Taunt enemy. Square. Wait, no. That's the trigger. Oh, wait. Hold on. Max throttle is R1 and R2 at the same time. Okay, that makes sense. Ah, taunt enemy and break and attack are select and this. Okay, gotcha. Smart target. Next gun, which would be L1 right there. Okay. Next missile, R1 right there. Okay, good. Drop decoy, cloak. This is a lot of controls. Okay, fire gun and fire missile are trigger, and this button. Cycle camera, really. Rear turret. Okay, so this is a lot. Think there's a cheat sheet in here? Yes, there is. Right there with a lovely little stain on it. So I am just going to keep this little bad boy handy that's got all the controls on there, and it even says it's for Sony Analog Controller Layout Native Mode. It does support the DualShock analog too, so that's kind of cool. Okay. Wait. Toggle vibration effect on and off for the Sony Analog Controller? I didn't think this had vibration. Well, I will have to figure out how that... how to do that. See, it says R plus L button press. Oh, I wonder if it means the hat switch. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Oh well. Yeah, so I'm good with this. Accept. New game. Let's go. Sorry, the laptop I use for streaming, the main reason I don't use it anymore is because the monitor occasionally messes up, and I haven't figured out how to fix it. So I gotta try to... there we go. Hamill himself. Eternal vigilance is the price of freedom. Who? Him I know.
Roger that, just the Control?
Control here. What do you got for me, Russo?
Clear sailing. It's an awfully lonely little corner of the galaxy.
Not
Wish you
for
were here
long.
beside me.
In your dreams, Green Leader. There's some trouble with these backwaters lately, so don't let this space stuff fool you.
And Malcolm McDowell. One of my favorite actors. Oh, they were cloaked.
Let's do it.
They're not Kilrathi.
Green Leader, we're reading something out there. Sector 9.
Ghosts in the machine, Control, but I'm checking here. No, nada, nothing. You let your imagination run wild. What the hell? Control, Russo's off my scope, moving in.
Green 2, something is definitely out there.
I got nothing. Russo?
Sparky.
It can't be.
Green 2, respond. Green 3, are you under attack?
Spark.
Green Leader?
Russo.
Green 2?
You're all mine. Can't shake him. He's got lock. He's got lock. Failure. Need help.
He's all yours, Dragon Leader.
Goodbye.
To unknown contacts, this is an unarmed Confederation medical transport evacuating civilian refugees. We will heave to and prepare to be boarded. You must break off your attack.
The border worlds take no prisoners.
Mayday! This
Let's leave a little something to remember us by.
Well, if you destroy them, they're not going to remember anything.
Lighting the flash pack.
Flash pack?
Rendezvous Sigma 3 is planned.
To border forces, we appreciate your withdrawal.
Yeah, that wasn't so much a withdrawal as a mission complete.
Well, I'd call that a successful test. Let's go.
Yeah, we totally rocked that unarmed medical transport. We totally kicked those innocents' asses. Hooah.
Order! Order, order. The House will come to order.
Oh, he's a big muckety-muck now.
You'll shortly have an opportunity to voice your opinions of the recent horrific occurrences that have taken place near the border worlds. But before we do that, I thought it fit to invite the commander of the Strategic Readiness Agency to address the House, Admiral Tolwyn.
They really did fit a lot of video onto these
Thank you.
4 discs. So I'm kind of impressed.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Great Confederation Assembly,
I mean, they're compressed as hell.
as
but-
commander of the SRA, I'm charged with many duties. Foremost of these is the protection of the frontiers of our galaxy. Unfortunately, I stand before you today with very few answers.
What do you mean,
The random acts of violence taking place in the border world still remain a mystery.
Renegade pirates, I tell you.
Yeah.
God's worse. Border World's militia is behind it.
Let me remind you that during the long war with the Kilrathi, the border worlds were a loyal ally.
And now they attack us.
Let us not allow lust for revenge to cloud our thinking. We mustn't forget who our friends are. However, we must also keep in mind that during the war, certain social and political changes were taking place along the frontier. Now, whether or not these changes relate to the senseless acts of terrorism remains to be seen. But see to it I will. I can promise you that.
Yay! Yes!
Admiral, you are aware that the increase in these incidents has raised the tension between us and the border worlds to a dangerous level. But before this august body commits itself to a grave and irrevocable action, I have asked the Admiral to investigate and report back to us in 2 weeks. Admiral, go with the blessing of this assembly and of every peace-loving person in the galaxy. Here we go. Thank you. In 2 weeks, we shall vote on war or peace.
This concludes our live coverage of Admiral Pullman's address to the Great Assembly. Barbara.
Thanks, Bob.
Wow.
These next 2 weeks
I guess there was a
will
worse
really hope
hive of
resolving the
scum and
tensions that are
villainy.
growing at the very fringes of our society. Good evening. This has been the TCN Nightly News. I'm Barbara Myers.
Oh, actual props.
I get you.
Not just all CG'd
Give me a
in.
Hell's Kitchen. Haven't served one of those since the war ended.
Hey, pal. Spare the price of a drink for no vet?
You were a flyer?
Oh, yeah, I flew out the TCS Liberty.
Help him out. Straighten him out.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, straighten him out.
You have the skills and the brains to be doing something better than hustling me for money.
Well, you ungrateful piece of...
I fought to kill Rothy for hicks like you.
I fought to kill Rothy too.
The price of freedom is eternal vigilance.
See?
It just ain't the same since the war ended. Got a lot of guys coming home and just not enough jobs to go around.
We all make our own way.
You a vet? Wait a minute. Hey, I've seen your picture before. Hold on, you...
Wait, honey, what? I'm not wedding. Don't call me honey. These kids are all the same.
I guess women out here on the edge of nowhere can't appreciate a civilized man.
Sure they do. When they need one.
Good to see you too, Colonel. Or should I say
Oh,
Farmer
wait, is
Blair.
that the guy from
Glad you could fit me into your
Starship
busy schedule.
Troopers?
It's a peaceful life.
I've always said you're either an earthworm or an eagle.
So what, you must have been flying since the last time
Since
I
you
saw
got lucky on that bombing run on Kilrow, of course I'm still flying. What else is there? Beats tromping around in fertilizer.
You know, Maniac, maybe tromping around in fertilizer is what I want to do. Maybe after putting my life on the line, day after day.
No, that's
for all those
friggin' Biff
years,
Tannen.
Crunch my feet back on real dirt is what I want.
Awesome.
Well, it sounds like you memorized that speech. Good for you.
Do as I ask. Nothing more.
Anybody gonna stop this?
Not my problem. Maybe you should go over and tell him who's boss, Colonel War Hero.
This pisses me off.
Yeah, this pisses me off.
This is the way you treat all your friends? You just remember you're not my friend. Oh, that's obvious. You're lucky I don't kill you right now.
Let him go.
I don't see where this is your concern, mister.
I'm prepared to make it my concern.
You're gonna wish you never met me.
I already do.
Personally, I can't wait until we meet again. Of course, I would have backed you up if you tried it. Oh, is he gone? Come on! Come on, pal!
What, you chicken?
So what was the important matter you wanted to discuss?
Colonel Christopher Blair, Confederation Space Force Reserves. It's my duty to inform you, you are being recalled to active military service.
Haven't you heard, Maniac? The war is over.
They sent me here to get you.
Who sent you?
Who said that? How should I know? Somebody high up. They don't tell majors everything, you know. And you'd think with all the years I put in of service, well, I'll never understand Confed Command decisions anyway. I mean, why they put an aging earthworm back in the cockpit, why I'm not a colonel, you know, just because a guy gets lucky on one mission, happens to vanquish an enemy we've been fighting for eons.
When do we leave?
Leave? Oh, I arranged for a couple fighters. They're waiting in the port.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Dude, this is high quality. Like, when you think of mid to late 90s FMV games, this isn't what comes to mind. That looks so much like frickin' Tatooine.
Or did you find some sand princess to hold it for you back there? You don't have to answer that.
Maniac.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but you
shut
can't
up.
say you haven't missed my sparkling repartee just a little.
Wow, half an hour in.
We're scheduled to hop a shuttle at the Orlando depot to make the jump to Seoul. Just to make it interesting, I got a surprise for you, Colonel. I know you've always wanted to take a shot at me, so here's your chance. Our gun's power generators have been temporarily altered to fire non-lethal blasts. Your HUD will show virtual damage on both ships. First one with 100% damage is the loser, so we can finally see who's better with a flight stick. What do you say?
You're on, pal.
Ah, okay.
Let's see if you still got it, Farmer Blair. So you got lucky again. Just like that run on Kilra. See you at the Orlando depot. Holy shit! Switching to battle mode. I just hope the auto reconfig is fast enough.
Break formation and open fire.
They're gonna wish they were never born.
Come on. thought I was firing missiles. I hope that just means that he got one and not that he died.
The old timer losing his eyesight? Can't you see I'm a good guy?
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Ooh, nice work, old timer.
Oops.
Let's head to Orlando. We got a shuttle to catch.
Good thing this isn't Colony Wars. Okay.
What you see before you, Colonel Blair, is just one of what will be many victories for the border worlds.
Well, that's not good.
Bitch! 3,000 people aboard that crate, and he just... Oh, and if that wasn't enough, we're in the middle of nowhere flying on fumes. Wait. Nav computers picked up Blue Point Station. Oh, I'm not sure we can make it, but we got no choice. Listen, downloading nav data to you. Nothing personal, Colonel, but so far I haven't much enjoyed this reunion.
Not like it's my fault. Whoops.
Need clearance.
Welcome to Blue Point, gentlemen. You have clearance.
I hope I just have to get close. And that I'm not actually supposed to, like, push a button. Okay. Just fly in and come to a stop. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that's the only option I got.
Who was that guy?
How did he know your name?
I wish I knew. I'd love to get my hands on him, whoever he is.
Did you see the movie pulled back there? You called me a hot dog, right?
Well, that wasn't hot doggy, maniac. That was the move of a true master.
It was Obi-Wan.
Is that the Victory?
Can you believe it? It's an orbital museum now. Relic of the war. Like some farmers I know. Probably got a plaque right over your bunk.
I mean, the CG graphics aren't that great, but the live-action sets are top-notch. And in Wing Commander 3, most of the sets were just CG'd in. They weren't, like, actual physical sets. What's up, homie?
magnificent, aren't they?
I bet you wish you had one of those during the war. Would have put the fear of God into the Kilrathi.
Well, carriers don't fly themselves, Admiral.
Quite right, Colonel. It is the men, isn't it? Well, it looks like the pastoral life agrees with you. I'm envious.
Yeah, if I was a little more confident in the Confederation security,
I'd walk away in an instant. Well,
reports are that you ran into some trouble on your way here.
Yes, sir.
Law and order. Concepts that seem to be crumbling throughout the Confederation.
These are transitional times, Admiral.
Yes, but in the Kilrathi, we had a common enemy. It was humanity's finest hour. Now we cast about uncertain. Well,
you've seen it for yourself.
The wanton destruction. That's why Confed needs your services, your experience again.
Well, you know where my loyalties have always been, sir.
Something we count on, Colonel. For the past months now,
95.
There's been an undeclared war waged against us. Acts of terrorism, piracy, sabotage. Is it symptomatic of these transitional times, or is there something else at work here?
Do you see
This came out a year after he was in Star Trek Generations.
Every time I connect the dots, I'm always
That's
guided
impressive.
back to our longtime allies in the border worlds.
And you think they've undertaken some kind of guerrilla war?
Well, their relationship with Confed has always been uneasy. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance.
I don't know if this is where I learned that phrase, but
We have
I've known it for a
history
long
together.
time.
One that I dare say has been a bit rocky in the past.
We have had our differences, sir.
Yeah. But there's no denying our achievements. Which is why I have personally reinstated you to active duty. Not only will you be my eyes and ears, but your very presence in the border worlds will send a potent message to all the galaxy.
I am no politician, sir.
Actions speak louder than words, Colonel. I'm not sending you there merely as a symbol. I'm putting you back in the cockpit, where you'll be reunited with an old friend.
Hobbs?
The thrill of battle.
It's gotta be Hobbs.
Maniac. My call sign? It's how I live. It's how I fly. Because that's the name. Come on, Ryan. Because that's the name of the tune right
Hey,
there.
maniacs.
Blair.
Oh my God. Colonel Blair,
nice meeting you.
Well, thank you.
Let me take your back.
Thank you very
Colonel
much.
Blair, sir. It's an honor, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Was that Casper Van Dien too?
Mighty heart of the tiger. You know, you're not the only war hero in Confed. I've taken out more cats than most ships' entire attachments. Do I get the red carpet treatment? No. No, I carry
Yup.
my own duffel bag. I don't go schmoozing with the Admiral. Admiral Tolwyn. Has he said anything about me?
You haven't heard? He couldn't stop talking about you, maniac.
What?
Well, it's classified. I mean, I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
I got clearance.
I got
I'll tell you
clearance.
about it later.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so this was before Starship Troopers. Okay. It's the main terminal where I save. go. So quiet. Not even the beep bloops in the background. That's taking a while for only using one save slot. I mean, you're only writing 8K. Okay, I'm starting to get worried here. Because that's taking an abnormally long amount of time. And I don't like the thought of trying to interrupt this. Doesn't look like there's any activity going on the memory card. It says it's got 11 slots, so it looks like it's done saving. It's one of the good things about using the Pocket Station for this, is that it's got a little display on there that says how many slots are taken up. I see 10 on screen, but 11 are taken up on the card. So it looks like it's at least done saving, but this is weird. Okay, well, let's check the memory card really quick here. Okay, well, it didn't corrupt my entire card, but I'm guessing that's not going to be anything useful. Okay, well, I'm still going to give it a shot, but there is a level select code. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll probably just delete this and look up the level select code. And now that I know that it's not just sprites, I'm going to go ahead and do the texture smoothing here. Okay. Well, let's get back in there. let's skip past all these again. There we go. I think I did that right. Down, down, up, R2 at the copyright screen, so let's see here. Up, down, down, up, R2. I'll do it here just to see if that happens. Don't have a game to load. Nope, that didn't work.
Help him out.
Oh, well, I guess I can just do this.
Straighten him out. Help him out.
Yeah, let's help him out.
Oh. Do me a favor.
See what happens.
Why don't you get out of here and get yourself a meal instead?
Hey, thanks, pal. I'll do that.
The price of freedom is eternal vigilance.
It just ain't the same since the war ended.
This pisses me off.
This still pisses me off.
We're scheduled to hop a shuttle at the Orlando depot to make the jump to Seoul. Just to make it interesting, I got a surprise for you, Colonel. I know you've always wanted to take a shot at me, so here's your chance. Our gun's power generators have been temporarily altered to fire non-lethal blasts. Your HUD will show virtual damage on both ships. First one with 100% damage is the loser, so we can finally see who's better with a flight stick. What do you say?
No time for that, maniac. Let's head to Orlando.
I knew you'd never want to face the truth, Farmer Blair. Holy shit! Switching to battle mode. I just hope the auto reconfig is fast enough. They're gonna wish they were never born.
Whoops.
Woo, nice
Okay.
work, old timer. Let's head to Orlando. We got a shuttle to catch.
Did this not? The controls didn't seem right. I should have checked the options again. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Oh, cool. Calibration, yay. These things have, like, really satisfying weight to them. Okay. Boom. Skip the cutscene.
Son of a
Autopilot.
bitch! 3,000 people aboard that crate, and he just...
Need clearance.
Welcome to Blue Point, gentlemen. You have clearance.
Oh, I can just autopilot my way in. Okay. That's fine. I'm just getting back to where I was. Okay, and I'm back to where I was already. It took, what, 6-7 minutes?
Colonel! You remember our bet?
I was hoping you'd forget, Captain.
I told you you weren't through with flying.
He's
You
familiar,
kept telling
too.
me you were done.
I'll never say never, I guess. I gotta tell you, this ship really puts the victory to shame. Looks like Confed's been taking good care of you.
Yes, they've been taking care of me. It's a different task now, but that means I still need good pilots.
Captain Eisen, please report to the bridge.
We're getting ready to jump to the Hellespont system. Take care of a little trouble. You take a good look around, you'll find it a lot different than your last tour of duty.
Deck hockey has been canceled today due to anti-gravity anomalies.
I'm not really recognizing any of the stuff he's been in. And he died in '96. Wow, he died the year after this came out. The Hellespont system. Yeah, whenever I'm watching something like this, or playing something like this, I should say, I've always got IMDb handy, because you never know. I'm not going to bother trying to save again.
Look what the solar winds blew in. Welcome aboard, Colonel. One card draw for the next drink. Better luck next time.
So, you still living up to that call sign of yours?
Well, you know what they say,
can do okay,
unlucky in cards,
long as
lucky
it
in
doesn't stay in one place
stellar
too long.
careers.
Of course, I had to get greedy. I stayed in the active reserve. All those monthly credits seem like free money.
Yeah.
Who would have figured they'd actually reinstate me? I got played for a sucker. I ought to know better, right?
Well, I've never seen you lose a hand when it counted, vagabond. Speaking of which, I think I owe you a drink.
Oh, that's all I got? Okay. Well, let's go to Eisen's cabin then. Oh, those boots look odd. Oh, okay. Nobody's home. Alright, let's head to flight control. And then down... Oh, attend mission briefing. Okay. Now let's go to the flight deck first. Okay. Flight control it is.
No matter where I am or what I'm doing, I want you to interrupt me. Let me know about that supply depot. Colonel, shall we cut to the chase?
Wouldn't have it any other way, sir.
Good. You know, some of these newbies rattle on about what if this happened, what if that happened. This is the brain case, I tell them. Make good use of it. Now, we're here in the Hellespont because pirates have been disrupting the trade routes in and out of the system. As yet, we don't know what their motivations are. Some of their attacks appear to be the usual attempts to confiscate supplies and weapons, yet others are simply senseless, violent acts of terrorism. Now, I want you and a wingman to escort this supply transport to the jump point, ensuring its safe passage out of the system. Then, fly to this nav point where communications array is under construction. Now, upon your arrival, you'll relieve the patrols currently providing security in the area. Understood?
Yes, sir. Oh, and Captain, it's great to be flying for you again.
Well, feeling's mutual.
Fly mission. Rendezvous with the supply transport at Nav 1 and escort it to the jump point. Next, patrol the radar array at Nav 3. You got it. Okay, so there's craft I'm exporting, or escorting, I believe.
Give me a damage report.
No damage to report.
All right, well, let's go. You guys gonna follow me? Or are you just gonna sit there?
We need assistance, Colonel. Ooh, look what I see. Ready to strut my stuff.
Less strutting, more shooting. What was the afterburner? Ah, there we go.
Ready to strut my stuff.
Yes, you've mentioned.
Ready to strut my stuff.
Well, that's not going to get annoying at all. Ah, I was just wondering if there was a radio silence option.
Requesting autopilot link, sir.
Yeah, I'd love to. There we go.
Give me a damage report.
No damage, sir.
Good to know.
Requesting autopilot link, sir. Link established.
Okay.
Entering escort pattern.
Got it. Okay. I just had to get close enough.
Stay off the comm. Stop all radio chatter.
No can do, Colonel.
Break formation and open fire.
Gonna give him some maniac magic.
Sure.
You're going home in a box, buddy.
missiles. Okay. There we go. Although I think Maniac got the kill.
Appreciate your efforts, Colonel.
Sure thing. Wait, what? Oh. Just hit the jump point. Got it. What's that green dot? Alright, whatever.
Sir, I could use assistance.
Sir, I could use assistance.
Ooh, look what I see.
And I've lost all my missiles, so...
Ready to strut my stuff.
Oh.
Colonel, do not fire on the remaining craft. I repeat, do not fire. Give them about 12 breathing space, then tail them. Get a lock on their operations base. When you find their home position, return to the Lexington.
How do I... Let's see here. Match speed, L1 and triangle. Got it. So let's get within 12 of distance.
Mission complete.
Oh, okay.
Objective accomplished. Proceed to next waypoint.
Sounds good. Ah, I see the frigate over there now. Those occasional, like, complete stops are a little harrowing.
Enemy near. Autopilot not allowed.
Oh, fine. I wouldn't call 60,000 clicks near. There we go. Now I can autopilot. Ah!
Need clearance.
Congratulations, Colonel. You have clearance to land.
Why, thank you, Smarmy Douche. Oh, I'm sorry, Lieutenant Smarmy Douche.
Can I direct you somewhere, Lieutenant?
Just shipped in, sir. Second Lieutenant Troy Carter. Call sign, Cat Scratch.
Now, you didn't just graduate from the academy, did you?
First in my class,
How could you
sir.
tell?
I just wish there was still some karate around.
I think you're a little late on that score.
Hey, Colonel Blair, gotta ask you a question.
God, you're him. Afraid so.
I can't believe my luck. Getting assigned to the same ship you're on? Oh man, wait until they hear about this back home.
Oh my god.
Jesus, kid.
That guy was the chairman on Iron Chef America.
Talk to you later.
Holy crap.
Is that true, Cat Scratch? Are you doing a number on me?
Oh no, sir. I've been dreaming of a chance.
Kung Lao on the Mortal Kombat
Stuff I could
TV
learn from you,
series.
sir. Stories you must have.
I like this kid.
I don't exactly like him, but he's not trying to get anything out of me.
Oh, I've got stories, all right. But the only place you learn anything is out there.
Jeez.
In the cockpit.
He's on the Crow TV series.
Colonel, sir, it would be the honor of my life to fly on your wing.
We'll see, Cat
Suck
Scratch.
up.
We'll see.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm rock hard right now. Oh, I can't play foosball? Dang it. Well, I guess there's no one else around to play, so...
Nay, Smith, where's Colonel Blair?
Right behind you.
Ah, Colonel, time to earn your pay.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's still not known whether these pirates are independent operators or are somehow connected to the Border World's militia. Nevertheless, we're here to put them out of business. Now, thanks to your excellent recon work, we do know the pirates base out of this frigate on the edge of the Hellespont asteroid belt. The job is simple. You and your wingman get in a pair of bombers, fly in there, and take them out. Now, I'll assign
Blow
2
shit
other
up.
fighters
Yes,
to the Badger
sir.
Cup. Go to it.
Right away, sir.
What? Are you disappointed by the computer bleeps? With a wingman, fly a longbow bomber to the pirate frigate at Nav 1 and eliminate it. 2 Hellcat fighters will provide you with cover. Remember, most capital ships can only be destroyed with torpedoes. Ah, am I in the bomber? Yes.
I need some help here. That's a negatory, Ace.
What? Screw you. When we get back to Earth, I'm dumping you in the biggest, ripest vat of manure possible.
Turn me loose, Colonel. This is what I live for. See you in hell!
Alright, looks like we're good. Gotta hold down the select button for a second or so.
Oh, there's a few bad guys.
Just a few?
I need some help here.
Anything you say, Colonel.
Oh, turn me loose, Colonel. This is what I live for. Hey, die, pig! Hey, die, pig!
what was all that die pig? Ah, there we go.
Oh, turn me loose, Colonel. This is what I live for. Oh, turn me loose, Colonel. This is what I live
Okay.
Mayday, Mayday.
Mayday, Mayday.
Mission complete.
Did I just destroy it by, like, running into him? Because that'd be hilarious.
Oh, turn me loose, Colonel. This is what I live for.
You've done well, Colonel, but I've got more work for you. Confed Intel has reports of a seemingly aggressive Border Worlds probe invading Hellespont airspace. Now, we don't know where this wing of fighters is, but the Lexington has just picked up an SOS from a civilian transport carrying terraforming colonists and their families. Now, I'm sending a contingent from here, but I want you to check it out, too. Naismith's updated your nav map.
Heading on over.
Colonel, this is Alpha Shuttle from the Lexington. We are clear here. No sign of the Border Worlds probe, so we don't know if they were involved. This transport was full of civilian colonists.
Was being the operative word.
We've been scanning the wreckage. It appears that a new kind of weapon was used here. Something superheated the artificial atmosphere within the transport to the point where it
is that what that did?
turning the interior into an inferno.
Oh.
It was over in a matter of seconds.
Why would anyone do this to a bunch of civvies?
We've done all there is to do here. See you back at the Lexington.
That's a vicious weapon.
Need clearance.
You have clearance, Colonel.
Jumping to the tier system. Oh, I'm gonna check out the officer's lounge. Dang it. I didn't realize the price of freedom was not being able to get a drink when I wanted to.
Colonel.
Is he just impatient,
I wish I had a
or
little more
does
faith in the
Blair
data I'm
take
getting
like
from
15
Confed
minutes to
Intel.
walk anywhere?
We've just entered Border World territory to tier system. Important hostage has been taken on because of the current tension. Now that means a target extraction. But we have to find the hostage first, determine the best method of removal, which is where you come in. Now, Intel says the target is in this base complex on Tier 7, but we need as much recon as we can get. Now, all our fighters are equipped with a new laser recon device, fires like a gun, take pictures like a camera. Get as close as you can, and record as much info as possible. Now, be sure to consult your mission notes and your nav map. They'll have a few more technical details.
Any resistance expected?
Well, my guess is they aren't going to appreciate snoops with cameras down there.
No kidding.
Try to make it a clean operation. We're more interested in recon than kills. All set, Colonel?
You bet, Captain.
Okay. Actually going to throw a different memory card in there, see if that does any better. But I'm still going to wait to actually save until I'm done with this for the night. Okay. Have I actually been killing anything? Yeah, not as much. Hippie? Quality? Well, at least I'm doing better than Primate. Speculum? Why would I want Dumbfire? I mean, if I was going up against another carrier, maybe, but... Alright, go to the ship. Fly the mission. Continue along. Fly to each nav point and get recon photos of each space station. Take 10 photos at each station. Okay. So I need to switch this. Cam laser. There we go. Okay, well, forget the laser for now. Oh. Never mind, Maniac got him. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you? Okay, so let's slow down.
Objective accomplished. Proceed to next waypoint.
You got it. What enemy?
Not
Oh.
allowed.
I guess that counts.
Objective accomplished. Proceed to next waypoint.
Hey. Well, thanks for dropping by, DOS Nerd. And yes, it is Wing Commander 4. I thought I had played through this a while back, but I'm not remembering much of the, Oops, come on. Yep. More. There we go. I'm not remembering much of the story here. So it's been a bit of a treat. Plus, I love Malcolm McDowell. Come on. The enemy AI seems to be a bit more gentle than most shooter games I've played. There we go. Oh, yeah. I've had problems with tiny moths before. Just get a fly strip and put it up, and that should do the trick.
Mission complete.
Yay!
Need clearance.
You know what?
Well done, Colonel. You're clear to land.
How's it going, Lieutenant Smarmy Douche? Ooh, do I actually get to do something in the officer's lounge now? Is he actually going to be in his cabin? Enter. I like his quarters. Keyboard's kind of interesting. I always hated those separated keyboards.
No, nothing so interesting. Just a trans to my grandchildren. New school year. They're all excited. Did you want to see me about something, Colonel?
Oh, yes, sir. The assignment we're undertaking.
Yes, we're just about ready to make the extraction. It won't be easy. We'll discuss it at the briefing. Right now,
I always hated that thing.
At the bridge. I'll see you in the briefing room.
Yeah. Like, it was supposed to force you to have your hands more naturally, but I couldn't stand it because I don't keep my hands like home row. I'll go all over the place depending on what I need to do. Or like earlier tonight, when I was eating dinner at Red Lobster and, you know, consuming shrimp with one hand and typing out a script with the other. Anything interesting on the flight deck? No.
Colonel. Confed has deemed this an especially critical mission.
Any particular reason?
Let's get back to the show, Colonel.
What was that?
Enemy reinforcements are headed this way, so we have to move fast. A trooper transport has just joined up with us. They'll be moving in right behind you, carrying the personnel who will nab the hostage. Thanks to your recon, we know just where we're going and what we're up against. The hostage is located in this structure. Now, you'll need to cover the trooper transport's descent to that location, then make sure it gets back here in one piece. Is that clear, Colonel?
Consider it done.
Crystal clear. Okay. Yeah, guess we'll go to the ship. And fly mission. With a positive ID on the hostage location, escort an extraction transport to the target station. Defend the transport during the search for the hostage.
Ooh, look what I see. Ready to strut my stuff.
Oh, strut off.
Ready to strut my stuff.
And the worst part is that I tried to tell him to maintain radio silence, and he's like, "No can do." I'm like, "Well, thank you for being honest with me."
Ready to strut my stuff.
There we go. No? Don't have anything else? Okay. Shoot him? That didn't treat me very well in Colony Wars.
Ooh, look what I see.
Nice. He'd probably be all, "Ooh, hey, there's some new enemies for me to go, assuming direct control." That one went down easily. Do. Okay, I see the transport docked there. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to shoot. I'll be good.
Stay off the comm. Stop all radio chatter.
This is Troop Trans 535. We have collected the...
Okay, thank you.
No can do, Colonel.
Need clearance.
Extraction successful, Colonel. We're on our way out of the system.
Oh, wait for me. Before you go out of the system. See, look at that. That's an actual set this time. He likes that thing way too much. He's twirling his little baton. That's CG. But I mean, they're coming down the stairs back there.
What's up? Company's coming.
You look disagreeable.
Captain Hugh Paulson attached to the 3rd Fleet with orders from Regional Command.
Welcome aboard, Captain. They must be important orders indeed for you to personally carry them so far.
All Confederation orders are important, Captain. Lexington is to head immediately to the Massa system where we will rendezvous with the 3rd Fleet.
I'll inform my helm. You will be filling me in on Confed's orders.
Oh, we have much to discuss. In private, Captain?
Are you kidding? I'm a
Perhaps we
friggin'
better
war
join
hero.
the cabin.
The Massa system. I don't know. Massa system looks a lot like the Tyr and Hellespont system from that clip. Just saying. Okay. No, I want to go to the officers' lounge. Come on, I want to booze it up. I want to go over there and rain on Maniac's parade again.
Will we be joined by the captain, sir?
Captain Eisen has been assigned other duties, Colonel. Orders from Confed.
But he's still in command of the ship.
His new obligations will not allow him to continue his previous
I don't like
functions.
that.
I now command this vessel. Any problems with that?
Yes.
Has the captain been in any way derelict?
I'm not at liberty to discuss personnel decisions, Colonel. Time grows short. We have a mission ahead of us. The Border Worlds militia has brazenly hijacked a key military space lab in this system. You'll go in first to soften up the surrounding defenses. Marine transport from our fleet will then move in and take control of the lab. Cover that transport until you receive an all clear. It is absolutely vital that we wrest that lab back from these marauders. We can accept nothing less than total success. I'm confident you will not let the Confederation down, Colonel. Dismissed.
Well, at least he's not doing any sort of, like, look after him, shake his head, like, oh, hotshot pilot's trying to... Yeah, but, okay, so it's not a matter of me going over there and intentionally raining on his parade, but every single time so far that Blair has joined Maniac in a scene, all of a sudden everybody turns to Blair and they're like, oh my god, you're Jesus Christ! And Maniac's all, oh god, not again. So it's like he's inadvertently cock blocking. It's not that he's actively doing it. Destroy the Space Lab defenses so the assault transport can dock with the Space Lab. Once the assault force has been inserted, defend the transport until the Space Lab has been captured. You got it. I'm not gonna fly 436,000 clicks manually. Although it's kind of cool that I could.
Ooh, look what I see.
Don't shoot the space lab.
Ready to strut my stuff.
Fine.
Ready to strut my stuff. Gonna give him some maniac magic.
I'll alert their gynecologists.
You guys ready to meet your maker? Chalk up another for the maniac. Mayday, mayday.
Do you want me to dump you in the manure again, Tom Wilson? How dare you interrupt me while I'm taking a drink?
I'm gonna barbecue you chickens.
Yeah, I'm not the one on fire. Oh, you got it. Never mind. Oh, there's the transport. I can see it to the left.
I'm popping the top, Colonel. Good luck.
What just happened? Jeez, they really aren't kidding about
This tin can's all ours, Colonel. We'll take it from here.
this being novice difficulty or rookie difficulty. But again, that's fine because
need clearance.
Again, most of the point to
Passes
this
on his congratulations. You
are
have clearance.
cutscenes. No, no, don't, no. No maniac magic.
How would you like to...
You were lucky she didn't walk away the instant you swaggered over.
Good
Like magic, your right cheek is red. Magic!
In our lead story, we'll be talking to Admiral Tolwyn of the SRA regarding the escalating tensions between the frontier worlds and the Confederation. The Union of Border Worlds, as they now call themselves, indicate they remain at peace with the Confederation, but the Confed bylaws and constitution no longer govern them. In response, the Great Assembly has decreed that Border World vessels can no longer operate within Confed territory unless under military escort. We go now live to Admiral Jeffrey Tolwyn at Confed
Jeff.
HQ. Admiral.
Hello, Barbara. Good evening,
Hi,
everyone.
Jeff.
For weeks now, we've been experiencing
I like the touch
an
of
increasing
the
harassment of legitimate
earpiece in
Confed
his
space
ear.
operations. I'm afraid innocent people are being murdered, and chaos is the result. Until we bring these perpetrators to justice, I'm afraid we must monitor all traffic flying under a different flag.
Admiral, can the Union of Border Worlds and the Confederation come to terms?
Well, Barbara, what other choice do we have?
Thank you, Admiral.
Thank you.
Next up, the scores for the Galactic Cricket Cup.
Galactic Cricket Cup? I don't want to live in a future where cricket is the galactic sport.
Tolwyn's right. Confed has to do whatever it takes to maintain order. Otherwise, you got everybody going off half-cocked.
The border worlds have been dumped on ever since the war ended. This required chaperoning is just going to turn up the heat.
They ought to thank their lucky stars it ain't the Kilrathi bossing them around.
A lot of people think it was the border worlds who kept us in the war long enough for the colonel here to lower the boom. Your farm's in the field, real close to the border worlds. You think they should be forced to fly under escort?
Confed needs to clamp down.
Honestly, given the situation, I don't think it's unreasonable. Until everything calms down.
We've done pretty well with Confed in charge. You gotta think about the victims of this terrorism.
What do you think will happen to the captain? He's been holed up in his cabin since this whole Paulson thing started. I mean, I'm sick of the whole thing.
I know. Hey there, Chris. How's it going?
Exemplary work on the space lab, Colonel.
Thank you, sir.
Rescuing
Yeah,
it
this
and the
this is
biochemist
full
will be
of
of
people
tremendous
who
benefit to Confed's plans.
got famous
But
later
the
too.
business at hand. Predictably, the Border
Like
Worlds
the
Union
guy whose
brazenly
call sign
defies
is Cat
Confed's
Scratch.
airspace edict.
He went
We
on to
approach
do a
one
whole
such outlaw
ton of
convoy
stuff.
now. Military ships that have invaded Confed's territory and maneuver with no Confed escort. They have ignored orders to turn back and have even taken pot shots at Confed's forces. They are a grave
He ended
threat,
up being in the West Wing.
and their presence can no longer be tolerated. We shall issue one more warning. If they refuse to cooperate, you are
Yeah,
to enforce the interdiction, Colonel, by any means necessary. Dismissed.
Well, the whole point to me playing this today is this lovely beast. But I do love the, cinematic appeal of this. I'm shocked I'm still on disc 1. Like, this has been a lot of video footage. I'm impressed. Intercept a Border Worlds convoy at Nav 1. If the convoy does not accept the Confed edict for an escort, then you are to forcefully remove it from the system.
Attention Border Worlds contingent. You are in violation of Confed
Of course I gotta have that in there.
4992. This is your final warning. Turn back and leave Confed airspace or heave to for proper escort.
You have illegally apprehended a Border World Space Lab. We have no intention of heeding orders from thieves. Ready to strut my stuff.
You know, I would have much preferred not strutting anything.
Ready to strut my stuff.
No, well, it doesn't have specific support for it, at least.
Attention all Confed fighters. We hereby surrender and are setting our course for immediate exit of the Massa system.
Okay, good.
Mission complete.
I didn't want to actually, like, kill them. But there are some games, like I played a couple last night.
Need clearance.
There are some games that don't have analog support for this.
Congratulations.
But you can flip this switch right here to digital mode, and this will just work like the D-pad, and then you've got all your buttons. So you could still use this with Wing Commander 3. You just wouldn't have, like, this being the throttle and the hat switch being your radar and all of that, so... You know, the 3DO is an interesting piece of hardware, but I just can't bring myself to pick one up. Because it's kind of expensive and there really isn't a lot that I'm interested in picking up for it. So, I think now that I've got a Nintendo 64, I think I'm mostly done finding consoles to collect for. But, never know. I'll pick up some 3DO games if they add support to the Polymega, though.
Well, same to you, buddy.
Aw, harsh.
Some of these guys, not exactly friendly.
Man, they're treating me like I took a
Hey, how about that
took a bath in some manure.
Was she friendly or friendly fire?
Well,
Attention. All personnel without level 5 security clearance leave the flight deck immediately. There will be no unauthorized access to the flight deck until further notice.
pretty soon we're going to need a hall pass just to use the head. Wonder who's coming aboard.
Beats me.
Well, since I'm not feeling very welcome around here, I'm going to go get myself a libation up at the lounge.
Dear God.
Coming?
He's just so obnoxious.
I don't feel like spending time in the brig. I need to see what's going on.
Yeah, I need to see what's going on. Well, no, I'm gonna be a good guy here. I'm curious, but
all right. Oh, wait. I better meet you up there. I just remembered I was supposed to drop by Eisen's cabin. Guess the old man wants to tell his best pilot au revoir.
All right.
Hey there, Retro Game Brews.
Chemists on their own or mine?
Yeah, that's Biff.
Colonel Blair, report to the briefing room immediately. This is an emergency.
Okay. Well, I was right there. Why didn't you... No.
Colonel Blair, report...
I'm getting there!
Gentlemen, we have a critical situation. Captain Eisen
Yeah, make like a tree.
fled the Lexington.
Why
Since
don't you
investigation,
make like
we
a
have reason to
tree
believe he's been
and get
getting
the fuck
information
out
from
of
Border
here?
World's intelligence these past weeks. That's why he was relieved of command. But we had hoped to bring him in quietly and simply pull the plug on his indiscretions. My guess is he knew we were on to him.
Is Captain Eisen piloting the shuttle?
Unfortunately, the captain seems to have enlisted the aid of Major Todd Marshall.
Oops.
Maniac? Gentlemen, I know this is difficult since you are old comrades, but this is a deadly breach of security. If the current tensions erupt into war, the information
Yes,
Captain
Retro
Eisen
Game
might have could do
Retro
us
Game
serious
Brew's got the
damage.
reference
The
there.
Confederation has never
Yeah,
needed you
and
more.
yeah,
Do we have a heading?
I have IMDb up
his
on this
destination
because
is still
you kind of got
undetermined.
it.
These are your wingmen. Your ships have been prepped and ordnance has already been committed. You must bring William Eisen back.
Sir, if Captain Eisen's already taken these steps, I doubt he'll come back willingly.
Use any means necessary, Colonel. Captain Eisen must not be allowed to leave this system. He must not be allowed to rendezvous with Border World
Yeah,
forces.
no, I agree.
Dismissed.
Nah. Well, let's go right to the ship. Okay. Eisen has stolen a Confed shuttle and has enlisted Maniac's help in defecting to the Border Worlds. You must stop him from leaving the system. Oh, hey. Hi, Cat Scratch. I just love that Cat Scratch is like the chairman for Iron Chef America.
I'm going with him. You with me?
I knew something was up, Vagabond. Let's go.
Like the good fight, Heart of the Tiger. I'm with you too, sir.
Girl, you better follow us. Otherwise, you'll miss the boat.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Alright, well, I'm being shot at, so I'm gonna shoot back. I'm not gonna use missiles. Come on.
Damn it! Ejecting.
Yes, please. Definitely eject. I don't mind it. Like, it works okay for this. Some games it's a little too touchy. But it works okay for this.
Guess Paulson ain't gonna let us just waltz away.
I'm not going to say that it helps. There were certain games that supported it, but then also I believe most DualShock compatible games support it.
Target demolished.
What target?
You're nothing but gutter dogs, border worlders.
No!
You don't have any idea what it means to me that you boys came along for this ride.
Okay.
We're landing on the BWS Intrepid. Now, I don't think you'll get clearance going in the other direction. Make it quick, too. We're jumping out as soon as you land. And thanks.
Do a barrel roll! Yeah, and, oh, there we go. We finally got to disc 2. Look at that. Alright. Get onto the battle book here. Come on, get out of the way. Disc 2. Yeah, and then this came out 1 year after Malcolm McDowell was in Star Trek Generations. Get in there, get in there! That has to be disorienting.
Come on, you two, get this thing out of here! Oh! Get it here, right here! Let's get this thing.
Wow, that fire looks real! For, Wing Commander? I don't know if you could see it, but check out that price tag. $4.99. I paid just over $1 a disc. Oh, the analog controller. So, it was listed for $60. But they'd had it up on their shelves, and the guy that runs Game Trade knows that I do this stuff and enjoy this stuff, so he let me walk with it for $45.
Excuse me. Captain Eisen from the Lexington?
Got you just in time. Keep that detail right there. We weren't gonna wait on that jump. Looks like you guys ran into some trouble.
Trouble?
We had a surprise visit from a convict frigate and her escorts. This is Colonel Jacob Manley. I'm Colonel Jacob
Colonel Manley.
Guys, those names is Panther and Hawk. Your story assistant.
That's right. Near the famous Heart of the Tiger.
Look, I'd love to stand here and play get to know you, but just stay right there. We got
Getting
some
to
problems to take care of.
If you can direct us to Captain
Getting
Dominguez,
to know
he's expecting you.
more about
Captain Dominguez was on the
you.
bridge during the attack.
He didn't make it. Anybody on the bridge or in the bays didn't survive. 2/3 of the crew.
Fun.
Captain Dominguez did brief us on your possible defection.
Your deal was with him, though. We gotta talk things over with the crew before you guys get too cozy, understood? We'll finish this later.
Come on, we could use some extra hands.
I fought with Captain Dominguez 40 years ago during the Venice offensive. Now he's dead at the hands of one of his own? What is all of this coming to?
I was hoping you'd be able to tell me. I've turned my back on Confed. Paulson said you were a spy.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for dropping by.
They were feeding us a lot of bogus information. The last couple of days I've been checking out mission data, coded transmissions, fleet movements. I've got all the information right here. This could stop a full-blown war.
But you don't know what it means?
Some of the pieces are missing, but what I do know is this. This clash between the border world and Confed is being provoked by certain elements within Confed.
Yeah, I could have told you that. It's just a... Like I said, I don't really remember much of the story.
I have no idea who they are. All I knew was that my defection could end up being suicidal. I couldn't ask you to put yourself in that position. You had to decide that for yourself when the time came.
I made my choice, sir. I have no regrets.
Well, Colonel...
No regrets.
I hope you never do.
One more, come on! Listen, I'm gonna get up top, see if they need any help.
Yeah, I'll lend out a hand down here.
Attention! This is a scramble. Looks like the Lexington followed us through the jump point. Incoming fighters! All pilots up! Repeat, all pilots up! We ain't out of the woods yet.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can actually save this time. Oh, hey. The icon changed. What in the world? Yay! It saved successfully this time. Okay.
Attention!
Yep, I know. This is an emergency scramble mission. Destroy all incoming fighters.
You're dead now, slime.
Slime. Stop right there, rebel scum.
You border worlder lowlife.
Nice line read, dude. Oh, longbow. Definitely got to take that out as far away as possible. Gotcha. Ah, no! Gotcha. Come on, here we go.
Prepare to die!
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Jeez, how many are they? How many did they send after us? Gotcha.
Need clearance.
Yay!
Hey, nice work, Colonel. First Lieutenant Belina Sosa. I run the switchboard here. And you are clear to land.
Oh, you're much nicer than the last guy. Okay. Pliers? What kind of call sign is that?
Well, if it ain't the new con-fed flyboy. Fighting on our side, huh?
Yeah. Name's Blair.
Well, hooray. Guess that means we're gonna win this thing after all, right?
He seems
Welcome
familiar
aboard, kid.
too.
Chief Tech Robert Sykes. But you can call me Pliers.
Thanks, Pliers.
I haven't seen one of those birds in quite a while. Not up close, anyway.
Yeah, I bet you worked on plenty of them.
Oh, yeah. I used to pull Kilrathi whiskers out of the intakes for kids like you.
Wow.
Yeah, I can do a few things with that, baby. Hey, don't let these gray hairs fool you, kid. I can still perform miracles with nothing more than a socket driver and a pile of junk parts.
Looks to me like you kind of have to.
Yeah. Plus, I can tweak those birds way beyond the specs those egghead engineers come up with.
Ew.
Bet this old coot knows what he's doing.
Yeah?
Well, great. I can use all the help I can get out there.
No.
Oh wow, he did the
Just wait
voice
to
of
see what I can
Boomy
do,
in The
kid.
Legend of Korra.
Trust me.
Sweet. Ah, this guy's been doing it. I've been scrolling down like crazy and I'm not even to 2,000 yet. Yeah, let's check out the galley first. What's up, Sosa?
pull up a chair.
I think I already have, Lieutenant Sosa.
Oh, sorry, sir.
What you got there?
Well, look at me. I'm stuck in the Stone Age. I mean, so much of our equipment is down, I've got to resort to prehistoric tools in order to decrypt this info Captain Eisen brought with him.
So, you have a talent for decoding.
Well, yeah, sir. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I'm definitely one of the best.
Sweet.
Wow. Anything there?
Plenty. It's just going to take me some time. One thing's for sure. Confed definitely has a lot of skeletons in its lockers.
Well, yeah. I'm sure every big government does. And we're talking about a multi-planetary one. Okay. Nothing here. Oh. Maniac's there, and Sosa left. I wonder if the two are connected somehow.
Bridge used to be up there. Berths were farther up.
Poor bastards.
Never knew what hit them. At least when I go, I'll be in a cockpit.
Come on, cheer up. I still say it'll be friendly fire that gets you.
I don't know. The side we picked to be on has a long, hard road ahead.
Will you look on the bright side? At least now you won't have to deal with that Confed promotion that finally came through.
My promotion came? My promotion? Confed, that's not right.
Okay, so you know, that was actively screwing with Maniac, and it was awesome.
I say we just cut our losses and pull back. The jump point is the quickest way out of the system.
It's way too obvious. I say we stay and hurt the Lexington as much as possible. That way we'll be hurting Confed, too.
How long have they been carrying on like this?
Doesn't make any sense.
Too long.
Is there something you don't understand?
Look,
typical.
You're both right and you're both wrong. Attacking the Lexington is a waste of valuable resources. Beating a hasty retreat is a wiser course of action. The jump point is the most obvious exit route. The Salinas Nebulous might be a better way out. Either way, I don't think the Lexington is going to just let us cruise away. I'll bet you'll get a chance to inflict damage on her or sustain more yourself.
What do you think, Colonel?
I think you should listen
think
to
this
him.
ship needs a captain.
Yeah.
I'll do the best I can.
Panther seemed a little familiar there, so I'm kind of looking her up. No, nothing I recognize. Okay. Well, let's go back to the galley, see if there's anything new to look at. Nope.
Happy to see you back where you belong, Captain.
Thank you, Colonel. You had no small part in it. Well, to business. As you know, to avoid further harassment, the Intrepid's going to try and make its way out of this system through this nebula. I'd like you and a wingman to scout ahead, clear the area of any hostiles you might encounter.
Understood, sir.
Good luck, Colonel.
Seems simple enough. This is the first time they've ever, like, specifically pointed me to my ship loadout.
I was able to pull a storm.
Shoot, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Pliers. Okay. I don't think I want anything... I don't think I need a heavy fighter. Medium fighter sounds like fun. Yeah. Let's go with the Vindicator.
The Pylum FF basically kicks ass. Fire it and let it do its job. No questions asked.
Thanks. I think I will. Alright. Let's see who's on our wing here. God. Oh, neat. So, aggressiveness, courage, courage low, flying and gunnery is high. Moose. Brian Adams, huh? There's Panther, aggressiveness low, courage, flying high, gunnery medium. Homeworld deep space, huh? Primate might be a good one to have along. He was born on Venus? Interesting. Cat scratch. Now, see, I really don't want someone with high aggressiveness. Yeah, I think Panther or Primate. Panther's got more kills. Let's bring her along. Alright, let's save. There we go. This is only scene 9? Good lord. Okay. Go to the ship. Fly the mission. Scout the Selenos Nebula for enemy ships. Destroy any hostiles you encounter. Simple enough.
There's the bad guys.
Thanks, I figured that one out. I'm definitely digging this fighter. Do.
There's the bad guys.
Give up or die.
Nah. I choose neither.
Ready to stamp.
Go. One more. Gotcha.
Prepare to die.
Ready to stamp.
Still not as annoying as Maniac. Come on. There we go. Why would there be weapons based on tachyons? Tachyons don't get stopped by anything. They just go right through your target. Because sci-fi, I guess.
There's the bad guys.
Also, who are these people? Are they pirates? Or did the Lexington figure out that we were trying to head for the nebula? rather it be pirates.
Ready to dance.
There we go. Gotcha.
Mission complete.
Yay.
Need clearance.
Okay. Great work, Colonel, but there's been a change of plans. We've discovered a backdoor jump point that'll be easier for Intrepid to navigate in her current condition. So, you have clearance.
Okay. Kinda looked like I was coming in a little high. Alright. Where'd the ship go? Where'd my fighter at?
Well, this is it, Colonel. The Lexington clearly has a good idea of our whereabouts, and we're like a bee buzzing around inside of a jar. I wouldn't be surprised if Paulson is steering for us right now. So I think you should take one of the Avengers up on this mission. Now, our only hope of escape lies in this backdoor jump point. I want you to take 3 wingmen and escort us the hell out of here.
He always seems so tired. Is it going to save my loadout from last time? Because that was pretty sweet.
Bring me back a ship as clean as you did last time, and I'll show you what old Pliers can do.
Oh wait, that's right. He specifically wanted me to use an Avenger. So we'll stick with that, but I don't have to take the leech.
If you're fighting new craft like we usually do against the Confed, you'll want the Spiculum IR. It takes a while to lock, but once it's found its prey, watch out.
Sounds good. Ooh, it's got a rear turret. How do I trigger the rear turret? L1 and select. Okay. Sounds like fun. Detection by the Confederation is imminent. Escort the Intrepid as it beelines toward the backdoor jump point. Destroy all enemy forces. That sounds beefy.
Ooh, look what I see.
Oops. I forgot to take a different wingman.
Don't get sentimental on me, Colonel. You know what you have to do. If the Lexington gets to that jump point before we do, it's all over for us.
Ready to strut my stuff.
I wasn't on there long enough to form too many friendships. Everyone I talked to has come with us.
Ready to strut my stuff. Ready to strut my stuff.
Come on.
Ready to strut my stuff.
There we go.
Ready to strut my stuff.
There we go. One of my missiles finally connected.
Ready to strut my stuff.
That didn't take much.
Ready to strut my stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Ready to strut my stuff.
Dude, shut up, Il Duce. Duce. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Ready to strut my
I know. But you're apparently not ready to shut the hell up.
Ready to strut my stuff. Mayday! Lexington situation critical. Mayday, mayday, mayday! Ready to strut my stuff.
Then strut and shut. Strut and shut. Yes, that's it. Strut and shut.
Ready to strut my stuff. Ready to strut my stuff.
Just to hear something else.
Need clearance.
Mission complete.
There we go.
Pretty good shooting for a farmer.
You make me wish I stayed with the Confed.
Oh my God, what a disaster.
Stop whining. Your first mistake was in not killing him right away.
Who? Eisen or the Colonel?
Take your pick.
What's going to happen now?
It's a good question, Captain. First of all,
we're
gonna get reassigned.
Oh. Not even like stabbing in the
Continue my
back,
plans.
just right across the
With
throat.
the added pleasure of killing the heart of the tiger. What are you looking at, soldier? Just like the car.
Nasty. Alright, I think I'm actually going to save and quit for the night. Actually starting to get a little tired. Want some time to wind down. So, let's go ahead and save. All right. Okay, so that was enjoyable. I wanted to pick this up again at some point, just to watch the story. The gameplay is not bad. I'm not going to say that it was way too easy, because I have invulnerability turned on just so I could get through this. Hey there, Nathan Sample. I'm actually wrapping up here. I've been playing Wing Commander 4. And yeah, I was enjoying it. Playing it with this bad boy. Well, you can stick around for a raid. But I was just going to call up what's coming soon. Okay, so next video that's coming out on my channel is a way back feature from 2014. I'm not going to tell you what game it is. Next week, on Sunday when I stream next, I will be playing Mech Warrior 2 with this, and possibly Treasures of the Deep. Possibly. I'll see who's out there, but I do occasionally raid OAS. Tomorrow night on 1UP Heroes, Captain Mintbeard will be going over the Twitch Prime freebies, so you might want to check that out. And thank you, Batakoran, right on time. There's the links for 1UP Heroes. So lots of good stuff on the way. And yeah, looks like, oh, OAS is playing Zillion too. Last year I actually played all the way through Zillion for a victory dance here on Twitch. So this will be good. Alright, so let's go raid Oaz Rim. And I will catch you guys another time.